Hi, everybody. The time is 9:11. We all know that sleep is very important, and the start of the school year, fall activities, any kind of shift in the weather can impact your sleep.
Yeah, our sleep can make our emotions kind of wacky up and down every couple of days. So psychologist Dr. Karen Ryan with Nystrom and Associates is joining us this morning to talk about a topic that Chris and I frankly talk about just about every
Tell me
morning.
more about how those emotions go up and down.
Okay, so clearly it's no joke. Lack of sleep affects people in all kinds of fun ways.
Yes, yes. And you're right. Like, sometimes it's really hard because your job or your schedule is just kind of working against you to get enough sleep.
Yeah,
So that's why you
yeah.
gotta kind of laugh about it so you don't cry all the time, right?
Right.
Yeah. So our sleep really has a huge impact, right? As human beings, when we sleep, it's restorative in so many ways. So it's when we kind of our learning and our memory kind of gets locked in. It helps us with our cognitions. It helps us our physically recover and heal. It helps our metabolism. And then another key piece that it does is it helps us with our emotion regulation. And that's because when we sleep, it really allows our amygdala to have like restorative and then have more adaptive processing. So an amygdala is the part of your brain that really helps regulate emotions. And so when we get healthy or enough sleep, then our body is able to be in a better place to help us regulate emotions.
So let's just, for argument's sake, assume that, I know no one is getting probably the amount of sleep that they should be getting, or very few people out there. What can we do if we're not getting enough sleep to try to regulate our emotions? Because I don't think we can snap a finger and just all of a sudden people are going to get 10 hours of sleep every night.
Yeah. So one of the first things is to just know kind of what's the recommended amount of sleep for you, and knowing that really varies based on your age, and then it's really based on kind of your activity. And like we highlighted, that you were highlighting at the beginning of the school year, different times, like we're going to need more sleep, right? And so you're asking, like, what do we do about it if we're not getting the sleep? And there's sometimes we can't fix it. What can be helpful? And I think the first piece is like recognizing, well, what is emotion regulation? Like, what is that?
Yeah.
So emotion regulation is the ability to manage and control emotions effectively. So when I'm emotionally regulated, I'm able to be aware of how I'm feeling. I have some insight on that. I recognize kind of what my triggers are, how I'm doing, and then I'm using skills to kind of manage my feelings, right? I'm not kind of exploding or being impulsive or kind of just reacting emotionally. Where emotional dysregulation is when we're having difficulty regulating our emotions. So that might be real, like, more intense reactions to things emotionally. It is going to be like when we're more likely to be kind of verbally attacking and have conflicts. It's when we're expressing distress, we're feeling overwhelmed. There can be thoughts of like self-hate, and we really criticize ourselves. And so when we get emotionally dysregulated, that can be really hard. So the key piece is like knowing what is being regulated, what's being dysregulated, so I can watch for that in myself and in my loved ones to have those cues of like that maybe there is a lack of sleep that's kind of catching up with us here.
It's taking me back to when my kids were little and they were not getting the right sleep. We were traveling or whatever happened, and I'm like, oh, they're just cranky. This is how they get when they're cranky. And we all kind of accept that kids, oh, they need more sleep, right? They're cranky. But when my husband says to me, are you just tired? Why are you reacting that way? Like, I fire out, tired, I'm not, you know what I mean? Like, just the dysregulation.
Adults get cranky, I guess,
clearly,
is
Right, and that
Yeah.
irritability, right, and that threshold and our ability to kind of manage that. And it's interesting because you think about, okay, good sleep helps us the next day to manage our emotions well, but then also how we deal with our emotions during the day and what kind of self-care we do, how do we manage our stressors, and then what do we do before we go to bed at night? Do we set ourselves up to get as much restorative sleep as possible? So that's using those good sleep hygiene things like not being on your phone, doing something calming and relaxing before you go to bed, stretching. If it's like people benefit from like a warm shower, warm glass of milk, a warm glass of water. And then doing some things to like, what do I need to like get out of my mind? Am I going to write things down of what I'm going to do the next day? And then just being kind of aware of your body as you try to go to sleep. And so it's recognizing it's that cycle, right? So if we take care of ourselves during the day, we sleep better, we have more restorative sleep, we feel better the next day, we're able to manage our stress better, and it kind of goes in that cycle.
You've got some guidelines for the amount of time that people should sleep for age, and I think these are pretty interesting.
Yeah, so 3 to 5, it's 10 to 13. 6 to 13, it's 9 to 11. 14 to 17, it's 8 to 10. 18 to 16, it's 7 to 9, and then 65 plus is 7 to 8 hours. And so that's really being thoughtful and checking in. Like if you think about your, especially teens or your kids as they're going back to school, what are their activities after school? When do they get to bed? And when are they waking up? Are they getting enough sleep? Because teens are really sensitive to that. And so that's a key piece. And then for yourself, like what time do you go to bed? So like I know like if I get past like the 10 o'clock news and I'm starting to get into like the next show after that, I'm like, oh, it's time for me to go to bed. I'm staying up too late. That's kind of my awareness. So if I find myself kind of doing little extra things, that's when I try and get to bed. And so being aware of that and being aware of like what time do I kind of want to go to bed at and what time do I want to wake up at, that's helpful as well.
And when you say go to bed, you mean like fall asleep? Because I think of sometimes the kids are in there on their tablet and they're listening to a book or they're watching a video, and that's not really, I say go to bed and they go in their room, but that's not going to bed. So that kind of stuff you're thinking needs to be shut down.
I do. I think for teens in particular, it's what a really helpful thing you can do is shut their phones down at a certain time. And so they can't even get on their phones after say 9, 9:30 or 10. And so that way they can't be in there on their phones, and it naturally gets them off that, gets that blue light off, gets them doing a more relaxing thing. And then if you can, being aware of like making sure you know what time your kids or your teens are going to bed, because sometimes you fall asleep and then they end up staying up later, and then that's really detrimental to their well-being. And like lack of sleep for teens really has an impact on mental health and that ability to regulate emotions. And so if you can, being aware of like, are they actually in bed, lights out, falling asleep is what I mean by going to bed. Versus like scrolling on Facebook for 45 minutes longer.
That's a problem. Well, Dr. Ryan, thanks for joining us today.
My
Good
pleasure.
to see you.
Good to see you. Happy fall.
All right. Nystrom and Associates does provide care in the fields of psychiatry, psychology, family therapy, and more. If you're struggling with stress, anxiety, depression, or addiction, reach out to them.
And try getting more sleep.
Yeah.